Viewer discretion is advised. Kult Divinity Lost is a game intended for adult audiences. It deals with topics that some viewers might find disturbing. Thank you. In the house where she was raised, nothing is ever out of place. Books shelved by chapter, shoes left facing the same way by the door.
Brother Mark spoke about the narrow gate at the meeting today. I took notes for her, just in case.
Sister Elna asked about her again. Said we're strong to keep the door open.
The windows all open, just enough to breathe, but never enough to let doubt creep in.
Freaking normals. Dead behind the eyes, but hey, as long as the lawn's cut and the casserole's hot, right?
She slipped out before anyone could corner her with a smile. Didn't bother saying goodbye. They wanted her back, but only if she came back smaller, easier to manage.
They always said the door was open. Just forgot to mention it wasn't for me.
There is a kind of peace just on the other side of the veil, but it'll cost you your name. The Archon Binah, also known as the Black Madonna, stands, at least in part, in contrast to Kether. Where he embodies the sole ruler, Binah represents the strength of the family, the will of the many, bound together by blood, loyalty, and tradition. Her principle of community can be found in the lullaby sung to a newborn gently rocked in their mother's arms, and in the quiet vigil held for the dead, hands clasped in remembrance. But this same communal spirit can also descend into tribalism, into the destructive us versus them mentality that has ignited wars and soaked nations in blood. In the 20th century, the rise of socialism and nationalism gave her renewed strength. And with the fading of Chokmah, she began to seep into religion as well, slowly claiming the space once tightly bound to his dominion. Though the Great Mother is no longer as powerful as she once was, her influence remains deeply embedded in the human experience. Her servants still walk among us, often cloaked in the language of tradition, order, and family values. But what of those who slip through the cracks? The souls who are unseen, unimportant, and alone. These are the ones Sathariel, the death angel of exclusion, comes for. She is not tied to Inferno, but to the underworld, the labyrinth, the abyss. And when she finds the forgotten, she does not shout. She envelops. Her presence wraps around them like a warm, silent blanket. She whispers that this is their place, that they are not forgotten, because they were never meant to belong. A teenager, invisible in his own home. A young woman numbed by addiction. A soldier staring at his gun beside a half-empty bottle of liquor. Sathariel seeks the smallest fractures in the soul, and through them her darkness seeps, slowly, methodically, like an infection. Once consumed by her principle of exclusion, her servants become instruments of despair, placing a needle in the addict's hand, a knife at the wrist of one who's run out of reasons, a rifle within arm's reach of a boy who's decided that they all deserve it. If the illusion cracked a little for you today, like the video. And if you want to go deeper, subscribe. We'll be waiting on the other side.